Hey everyone, welcome to your lower body burn. This is meant to be week number 1, so we're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps of all exercises. The workout is posted in the description below, so you can either follow along with the video or just save that workout. Each week, the goal is to add 1 rep to your each exercise. So either increase the weight each exercise. By the end of your set, you should feel like it's a challenge. So if you feel like it's too easy and you're flying through it, go ahead and increase that weight. If you feel like you have to take a break in between sets, then maybe decrease the weight until you're ready to increase. Week 2, you should be doing 10 reps. Week 3, you should be doing 12 reps. And then we're going to have a fun little AMRAP finisher at the end that's also going to make you compete against yourself. Let's go ahead and start on the ground for our warm-up. We're going to lay flat on the back, feet on the ground. You're going to dig your heels down and squeeze your glutes up into a glute bridge. This is similar to an exercise that we're going to be doing later in the workout. So here we're just using it to warm up the glutes, starting to practice this range of motion in the hips, digging your heels down. We have 3 and 2 and 1. Great job. We're going to flip over onto our right side now. Right elbow down, right underneath the shoulder. We're going to a side plank clamshell. Heels are right underneath those hips. Your bottom knee is staying on the ground. We're going to exhale, lift the hips up to a side plank, and then rotate that top knee down. All the way up. Exhale up. Side plank hip rotation. All the way back down. Here we go. We have 6. And 5, here we go, 4, and 3, and 2, last 1. All right, go ahead and switch sides, right to that other side, left elbow right underneath that shoulder, knees bent, heels right underneath those hips, bottom knee stays on the ground. We exhale up to that side plank, rotate that top knee up, and back down. Exhale up with that external rotation of the top hip. Here we go. Deep breathing. I want you to think about squeezing your glutes up and forward. We have 4 and 3 and 2. Here we go. Last one. Feel those glutes burn. And let's flip over into a high plank. High plank. Press those hands into the ground. Press back through those heels. We're just using this to engage the core a little bit. Feel the belly button pull in. Deep breath in. And exhale to downward dog. We're going to walk the feet up to the hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Tuck your chin and slowly roll up to stand tall. Awesome work. Let's go ahead into a quad stretch, lateral lunge. So we're going to step out into that lateral lunge. Try to come up to balance for that quad stretch. So we're really working on stabilization. We're getting the quad stretch as we're standing, that inner thigh stretch as we come back down. Here we go, 3. Working on that balance, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now you know we just switch right to that other side. Find that balance, quad stretch, step out to that lateral lunge. If you're still working on your balance, you can always drop your foot down in between if you need to. But your goal is to try to work on sticking it and stepping right back out. Here we go. 2 and 1. Awesome job. All right, go ahead into this lunge forward and reach. Really getting those hip flexors warmed up here. Opposite leg, lunge forward, reaching up and over that front knee. Here we go. Deep stretch through the side. Almost there. We have 1 more on each side. Here we go. Feel that hip flexor stretch. And then let's go ahead and stand up, just march in place. You can stay here, or you can turn this into a high knee run. Your choice. We're just getting that body warm before we grab those dumbbells for our first circuit. We have 2 circuits today with a finisher at the end. So today you need 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells or resistance bands or body weight if that's what you have. As long as you're creating tension from the inside out, you're going to feel the burn today. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and grab both of those dumbbells here. Exercise number 1 is an alternating lunge. So we're going to take the step forward, holding those dumbbells nice and strong by your side. step forward and step back, alternating legs. Here we go. Join with me. Now make sure that when you're stepping forward, you're also bending your back knee down towards the ground. So you're feeling your core squeeze, getting that back knee down to the ground as low as you can. Here we go. Remember, this is week 1, so we only have 8 reps on each side. Here we go. Stay strong. Keep your posture up. We have 2. Drive your heel into the ground. And 1. Oh yeah, feel the burn. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. Feet shoulder width apart. Let's bring those dumbbells up into the front rack position. If this causes back pain, you can always drop one of the dumbbells or just hold them right in front of your chest or by your side. We have 1.5 rep squats. We squat down, halfway up, down, all the way up. That's 1 rep. Here we go. 1, half, all the way down, all the way up. Here we go. Nice and controlled. Feel that burn. You're working for it today. Here we go. Now I want it to be nice and controlled. So it's not like a bouncing movement. It's a controlled lift, lower, and lift. So I want you to pay attention. So it's not just like a bounce. That might put a little pressure on the knees. So control the movement. Here we go. We have 2. And 1. Yes, okay, good news, we get to drop one of the dumbbells. We also get to come down to the ground for a glute bridge position. So we have a few options here. You're gonna lay on your back, heels dig into the ground, dumbbell across the hips. You can do a traditional glute bridge just like we did in the warm-up, or hold the glute bridge and start marching your legs up. So here we go. You either have 8 glute bridges or 8 marches each leg. If you're feeling any back pain or if you're not able to stabilize your hips with the march, then you're going to do that traditional glute bridge. Here we go. Count those reps. We're counting the reps so that each week you can see your progress by increasing what your body is able to do. Here we go. Last one. All right. Now that is the end of circuit number 1. So we go back through that 2 more times. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. We're keeping you hydrated. We're going to grab those weights again. You can increase the weights if you felt like that was pretty easy. Don't forget to push yourself. Alternating forward lunges. Here we go. Exhale to push yourself back up, driving that heel through the ground. Here we go. You got this. Keep breathing. Let's let those legs feel the burn. Here we go. That's it. Only 3 more here. Drive that back knee down towards the ground. Here we go. 2. And 1. All right, now feet shoulder width apart. Let's get those dumbbells up to that front rack position. If that feels comfortable to you. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down, all the way up. 1.5 rep squat. We're feeling the lower body burn, right? You came here for a reason. So you should be feeling that lower body burn. Here we go, squeeze. That's it. Almost there. Yes, here we go, squeeze. 3. All the way up. 2. Here we go, last one. All right, now remember, 1 dumbbell drops, and then we lay on our back. Here we go, let's come down to that glute bridge. A few options, traditional glute bridge or glute bridge march. In any case, you are trying to stabilize. Keep those hips nice and stable. Here we go. 5, 4, Squeeze those glutes, and 3. Last 2. And 1. Yes, okay, press that back into the ground, then lift the dumbbell off. Okay, set number 3. Make this one your best set yet. Let's grab those dumbbells. Here we go, standing up tall, alternating forward lunges. Strong posture. Here we go, we step forward, we exhale back. And yes, it's 8 on each side. Here we go, drive that heel into the ground. Drive that back knee down towards the ground and keep yourself moving. Here we go, halfway. Strong legs, strong core, almost there. Pay attention. These last 2 reps should be a challenge. And if they're not, make a mental note. You need to increase that weight. All right, here we go. Bring those up. Front rack position. 1.5 rep squat. That's right. We're not only making our lower body stronger, but we're increasing our muscular endurance. So if you like to walk or hike or bike, or if you have a lot of stairs you have to go up in your home, this is just going to make it easier. Here we go. Think about all of the activities you do in your day when your legs feel tired. And this is going to be a reason why you want to continue to train your lower body endurance to keep you mobile for a nice, long, healthy life. Here we go. That's it. 3. Squeeze it up. 2. Yes. And 1. All the way. Great job. Okay. Last time with the glute bridge or glute bridge march. Here we go. Let's knock it out. Squeeze those hips up. Deep breathing. You should feel your glutes and your hamstrings here. That's it. Count your reps. It's not about keeping up with me. It's about controlling your way through your entire rep count. Here we go, 2. And 1. Yes, okay, relax. You can grab a quick sip of water. Circuit 1, done. We're moving on to circuit number 2. We're going to start standing. We're going to hold 1 dumbbell in the goblet position. So you're going to hold it vertical, squeeze those elbows in like you're hugging that weight. Shoulders down and back. You're pretending like that weight is just a part of your body. Okay, we're doing a transverse lateral lunge. Left leg is the standing leg. Right leg is going to step out at a diagonal, bending into the right knee and then powering up to come right back up. Practice this. If this is new for you, maybe you try it without the weight first. You're getting that diagonal and then standing right back up, staying on the same side. Squeeze that dumbbell in. Here we go. Bend down, power up. Here we go. 4 and 3. Only the right knee bends. 2. Here we go. 1, and then we go right into that other side. Right leg is the standing leg. Left leg steps out at an angle. Here we go. Diagonal. So we're really working the hips in all different planes of motion because we never know which way life is going to throw us. And we just want to be prepared for it all. Here we go. 5 and 4. Don't rush through it. Count your own reps. 2 and 1. Squeeze those inner thighs together at the top. Okay, next exercise, split squat. We're holding both dumbbells by the side. We're going back to the idea of the 1.5 rep. So right leg forward, left leg back. We're bending the left knee down towards the ground, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. That's it. Bend down halfway, bend down all the way. Think about that back knee initiating the movement by driving down to the ground. Here we go. Big exhale to get yourself all the way back up as you feel that burn. Here we go. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, switch legs. Left leg forward, right leg back. Bend the back knee down. We're going halfway up, all the way up. Here we go. Halfway up, all the way up. Yes, feel that burn. Remember, this is slow and controlled here. We're trying to maintain tension in these muscle groups here. Let's go. Make yourself stronger, 1 rep at a time. Last 2. Last 1. All right, shake it out. Final exercise, single leg, RDL. Dumbbells stay by the side. Right leg is the standing leg. Your left heel is going to drive straight back behind you and then try to come forward. Knee pulls in. Here we go. Left heel goes back. Left knee comes up. So I like to have my palms facing the leg on the way down and then pulling back by the sides on the way up. So that's just going to get you a little bit more of that posture work as you squeeze those shoulder blades back. That's it. Drop that foot down if you need to readjust. We only have 3 more on this side. Here we go. Try to stick it. 2 and 1. Nice and controlled here. Right into that other leg. Here we go. Now the right heel is driving back to stomp on the wall behind you and then driving the knee up, squeezing that core. Here we go. Now pay attention to your toes. They should always be facing straight forward, so don't let them turn out to the side. A lot of the times when you start to go out, the hip starts to rotate. So you're trying to keep that heel driving straight back, toes pointing straight down. We have 3 and 2 and 1. Good news. 1 set done, 2 to go. Now we drop one of the weights for this one. Remember, this is the transverse lateral lunge. Hug those elbows in. Let's start with the left leg this time. Left leg steps back at a diagonal and then power as you stand up. Now, as you're counting your reps, I want you to actually think about squeezing your inner thighs together with every step that you make. It's a lower body and core burn. So that means you should be feeling your core. So can you feel those lower abs pull you up to stand tall? Here we go. 3. That's it. And 2. And 1. No time to waste. Opposite side. Here we go. Step. Power up. Here we go. Yes. Feel that power. All the way up. Let's go. That's 5. And 4. Here we go. 3. And 2. Last 1. And we grab the other weight. Okay, here we go. Split squat, 1.5 reps. Let's start left leg forward, right leg back. Find your balance. Shoulders down and back. Right knee bends down, halfway up, down, all the way up. That's it. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. You got it. Now it's just about staying focused. Here we go. We're pushing all the way through here. Nice and controlled. You got this. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. The last 1. Yes, right into that other side. Here we go. No time to waste when we're working on muscular endurance. Here we go. Bend down, halfway, down, all the way. Here we go. So the reps are starting low just so that you can learn these movements. And you're going to add reps every week As you get stronger and more familiar with these movement patterns, you're really going to be pushing that endurance. Here we go. Power up. Let's go 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Yes, feel that burn. Shake it out. Okay, left leg is going to be our standing leg. Remember the single leg RDL, Romanian deadlift. So that means that standing leg has a slight bend, but you're really thinking about hinging the hips back. So try to think about that straight line, kicking your heel straight back behind you, and then driving your knee up as you squeeze your shoulders back. Yes, that's it. Feel that burn. As you work on that stabilization, you should be feeling that left hip, left hamstring all day long. Here we go. Power up. Last 2. Here we go. Remember, there's no rest in between. Last 1. Right foot comes down. Left foot leads the way. Here we go. Think about that transition. How smooth and controlled can you transition from one to the next? Here we go. Back. Drive up. Feel that heel stomp on the wall behind you. Drive it up. We have 4. Shoulders down and back. And 3. Core strong. Last 2. Here we go. Last 1. Finish all the way. And then gently place 1 dumbbell down. This is our 3rd and final set of our final circuit. So we're bringing that dumbbell right back to the chest. Let's start balancing on the left leg. Right leg steps back at a diagonal. I know you're probably thinking like, when are my legs going to get a break? And the answer is soon, I promise. But first, we have to finish this circuit. So I want you to drive. Pay attention now. This is your final set. So if you're thinking like, this is no big deal, then you probably need to increase the weight next time. Make that mental note. Here we go. Feel that inner thigh stretch and then squeeze them up together at the top. We have 4 and 3 and 2. Squeeze your core and 1. We go right into that other side. Here we go. Find that balance. Step back. That's it. Good. Squeeze it together. Here we go. Step and squeeze. Use your core. Think about what muscles are you feeling right now. The more you can put your mind to where the muscles are, the more you're going to connect and get that benefit. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Fire up those abs. We have 3. Last time with this exercise. Power all the way and relax. Okay, let's get set. Both the dumbbells again. I hope you're sweating just as much as I am. Both dumbbells by your side. Let's start right leg forward, left leg back. Focus on your posture. We bend the left knee down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Here we go. So notice that even if you're traveling or you're short on time, you don't have to skip your workout because you'll probably notice that you can feel a pretty good lower body burn even if you don't have any weights. It's all about creating tension from the inside out. So see if you can stay focused, stay controlled, take it slow to feel the burn. We have 2. And last 1. Yes. Switch legs. Here we go. Find that split stance. Bend that back knee down halfway, down all the way. That's it. So think about which week you're on. Week 1, you have 8 reps. Week 2, 10 reps. Week 3, 12. And you get the idea. You keep adding 2 every week. Here we go. That's it. Until you get to your deload week, of course. 3 and 2. Last 1. Feel the burn. And stand tall. Let's finish our final exercise. Right leg is the standing leg. Palms face the leg as you kick back. And then pull to the side as the knee drives up. Kick back, drive up. Slow and controlled here. Here we go. Focus on those hips, that range of motion. We have 4. Exhale up. And 3. Exhale up. Last 2. Here we go. And 1. All the way through, right into that other side. Here we go. Drive that right heel back. Squeeze it up. Imagine you have flashlights on the front of your hips and you're trying to keep them flashing evenly. So if you start to rotate your hips up, they're going to start flashing out to the side. So you're trying to keep it nice and tight, internally rotating that hip. Kick back, exhale up, and 3. Shoulders back, 2. Here we go, 1. Remember, if you are working with higher reps, you can always pause the video if you're adding more. All right, good news. You can go ahead and drop those weights, put them away. We've made it to our final AMRAP. We have 5 minutes. Similar to the upper body video, we're doing 5, 10, 15 reps. Your 5 rep exercise is our good old-fashioned burpee. You can either step back and step up, or you can add a jump, or you can add a push-up. It's up to you. We have 5 of those. Then we have 10 jump squats or drop squats where you just rise up on your toes. You don't have to leave the ground if you're working on low impact. And then finally, for 15 reps, feet on the ground or off, we have 15 Russian twists on each side. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. I know you can do this. You're going to see how many rounds you can go through. Starting with 5 burpees. 2, 1. Here we go. 5 burpees. Count your reps. Then you have 10 jump squats. Or you're doing a squat rising up on your toes. Either way, 10 reps. That's right. You go right into it. Here we go. Yes, that's it. Then you sit down, not for a rest though. You have 15 Russian twists on each side. Remember, if you're feeling any back pain, drop those heels to the ground. Still get those twists. Trying to twist side to side. Once you get those 15 done, it's an AMRAP. So there's no rest. We just go right into the burpees. Here we go, 5 burpees. Right back to the top. Now keep track. Every time you get back to burpees, it's another round. You want to make sure you compete against yourself every time. So 5 burpees and then 10 of your version of the jump squat. We're going to see how many rounds you can get through so that when you come back to do it again, you get to try to beat your record. After you get your 10 jump squats, you're sitting back down. Here we go. We're already 90 seconds in. See how far you can get through. Here we go. Count those reps. It's all about competing against yourself every week. It doesn't matter if you're working out with someone next to you or with me behind the screen. It's just about pushing yourself to be better. Here we go. Back to those 5 burpees. 2 minutes down. Oh, yeah. Now remember, right into those drop squats. Your variation here. Yes. Here we go. Count those reps. Push yourself through this. You got it. If you're doing this on your own, you just have to set a 5-minute timer and just keep pushing yourself through. Here we go. But I got that timer for you if you're sticking with me. All right, back to those 15 reps of Russian twist. How many times can you get through this? Here we go, here we go. Stay strong. We're more than halfway through, so you can do this. 2 minutes to go. How many more rounds can you get through? Remember, every time you get back to that burpee, you're counting your rounds. Here we go, here we go. Push it. Lower body and core burn. You know it. 5 burpees, 10 jump squats, your variation, and then 15 Russian twists each side. How many rounds can you keep going through it? Here we go. That's it. We're pushing it. Oh yeah, here we go. Keep it up. Can you push for the last minute? Here we go, here we go. Let's dig deep here. Remember, you're competing against yourself. So choose the variations that you need, whether that's putting your heels down, stepping back with that burpee. It doesn't matter as long as you keep moving. Here we go. Under 60 seconds to go. Can you get in a whole nother round? I think you can. Push yourself to beat your record every week. Here we go. Right into those jump squats. No time to waste. 30 seconds. Here we go, here we go. Let's push it. Keep breathing. Here we go. Where can you get in 15 seconds? All the way to the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. I hope that you push yourself. I hope that you're proud of competing against yourself. So now you've earned a nice cool down. Let's go ahead and roll onto your back. Let's go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Just rock side to side as you breathe nice and slow. Deep breaths in and out of your nose. If you're using that heart rate monitor, let's check your heart rate. Watch it start to recover. Now we're going to straighten the left leg out and pull the right knee across your chest. Supine twist. Feel that deep breath in and out. Nice work today. Wherever you ended up, just be proud of your efforts and know that next week you're going to bring even more. Now let's go ahead and roll back onto that back. Right leg straightens, left knee pulls into the chest. And we're going to pull it across your body for that supine twist, reaching the left arm back to the left. Giving yourself a nice chance to recover, to catch your breath. Letting these muscles re-lengthen. Way to push yourself today. I want you to make a note. How many rounds did you get through? What weights did you use? And see if you can push yourself to do better each week. Let's go ahead and roll back onto our backs. Now we're going to flip over into downward dog. And pushing your hips up, you're just going to bend one knee and then the other to stretch it out. Kind of wagging your tail a little bit. And then let's walk the hands back to the toes. Grab onto your ankles or your calves and just try to pull your chest closer towards your thighs. And then tuck your chin as you slowly roll up to stand tall. Let's balance on the right leg, reach back for that left foot, standing quad stretch. Maybe you can grab with one hand, maybe both hands. Whatever you got, just try to balance as you stretch out that quad. And then slowly release and see if you can switch to that other side. Hold on to something stable if you need to. Remember, even stretching for 10 seconds per muscle group can be helpful in increasing your flexibility. So even if you're short on time, You can still get a little bit of stretching in. Let's go ahead and bring those feet out wide. We're just going to do nice and dynamic lateral squats, just stretching out the inner thighs. We definitely did a lot of work there today. One more each side. And then we have to make sure we get those glutes. Let's see if we can try a balance, or you can sit in a chair. Right ankle crosses over left knee, figure 4. You're going to imagine like you're sitting in a chair, or if you actually are sitting in a chair, just see if you can start to reach forward. Just feel that nice stretch in that hip, maybe pushing out on the inner thigh to get a little bit deeper into that rotation, as long as you're not getting any knee pain. Take a deep breath in as you sit up tall and switch the legs. Left ankle crosses over right knee. See if you can start to lean forward, maybe pushing those hips back, maybe even reaching forward. Just notice this hip might feel a little bit different, so breathe into it. Take your time stretching it out, shake it out. Left leg forward, right leg back. Just really push your hips forward, tucking that tailbone, giving that hip flexor a nice deep stretch, maybe reaching your right arm up and over, kind of like how we did for that warm-up. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Right leg forward, left leg back. Tuck the tailbone. Get that nice deep hip flexor stretch, maybe adding in that reach. And awesome job. Feel free to take your time to stretch, to foam roll, to cool down. Don't forget to drink some water, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you liked this, or you know someone who might benefit from following a program like this. Don't forget to share the link with them and let us know what you think. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a great day and keep up the good work.